ready, ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. Set, go, set, go. 3, 2, 1, ready, ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. Set, go, set, go. Ready, 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 set, go. Ready, 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 set, go. 3, 2, 1, ready, ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. 3, 2, 1, ready, ready, set, go.
Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. 3, 2, 1, ready, ready, set, go.
3, 2, 1, ready, ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. Set, go, set, go. 3, 2, 1, ready, ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. Set, go, set, go. Ready, 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 set, go. Ready, 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 set, go. 3, 2, 1, ready, ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. 3, 2, 1, ready, ready, set, go.
I could be the one for you. Oh, I could be the one for you. Oh, I could be the one for you. Oh, I could be the one for you. I could be the one. I can think of many things that I just simply do not deserve. You can tell me anything, 'cause I don't care about it. What would it take to show?
Heyo!
Heyo!
Oh my gosh, you sound just like Tony. What is this happening here?
Do I?
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. You don't sound like Tony. Tony sounds like goes, hey guys, I'm Tony.
Hey, this is Tony. I look a little bit different, but I sound the same.
I sound exactly the same. Look at that. Look at Lee. She already knows how to use the Go XLR and everything. Who's Tony? Do we even need Tony?
You just need me and 3 pillows.
Yeah, no. Lee is 4 pillows, isn't it? Oh, it's 3 pillows.
3.
Lee is literally sitting on, you can see it a little bit. She's on like 3 different pillows. There's one like on the bottom and like 2 in the back so she can fit in the chair.
And reach the footsie pedals.
Little footsie pedals. I know, because there's like little toe breaks and they're really far ahead. We should take a picture. It's adorable. So, what's up? Bearded Aviator says, hi all. Hello, beardy boy. It's good to see you. Today, as the stream might suggest, let me double check. This music might be too loud. As the stream suggests, Tony was focusing on his career far too much and is bad mic placement. People saying bad mic
What?
probably because it's covering up your boobage. So it's bad when you need to move your mic. It's like, you have to figure that out.
We'll adjust it in post.
Well, we'll adjust the mic in post, you guys. What's up, Goose? Scarface is here. Says, hi. Tony's focusing on his career and was on a work trip and couldn't make it. However, I was covering your face.
Oh.
Okay. Push it. Oh, see if there's a way you can like move it around to where your face is more visible. Because you have a very beautiful face. Other way. That. There you go.
We'll try this.
Move it. Can you rotate it? Like push like this. That way it'll take the arm away. Yeah. And then point the mic back towards your face. Perfect.
Ooh. Maybe we'll try that.
Oh yeah. Perfect. Look at that. Fixed it, everybody. You can still use the yoke. Anyways, Tony's gone, and Lee graciously decided to step in and help us stream today, which is gonna be pretty amazing because we're gonna teach her how to fly a plane. But here's the deal. She's like 3 or 4 drinks deep. She's not 3 or 4 drinks deep. She's a handful of drinks deep. How many in that handful is up to you. We'll figure that out. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun. So thank you guys for joining us. Lee needs your support. So y'all stay here.
Yes.
Y'all chat up big time about like, you know, how's she doing? Do we need any tips? Anybody who wants to fly with us, we're going to be starting at GMU, Greenville, South Carolina, Greenville downtown, our home base, just to get her to do a couple of touch and goes first. And if we make it that far in this stream, we'll do a little baby cross country after that. We'll go, we'll head somewhere and see what happens.
There could be a part 2.
Parte dos.
Also, if anyone wants to start a crash counter, we would appreciate it.
Yeah. We need a crash counter for sure, because I don't know. I believe in you. I don't think you'll crash. But in the event that you do keep on crashing repeatedly, I think I'm gonna play ukulele the first time, but I won't play it after that.
Yeah.
Just out of respect, you know.
Sure.
Just pay tribute.
Yeah. Pay tribute. Okay.
Yeah. I'm really excited. I think this is gonna be a lot of fun, and we'll see. Hopefully, I don't like start mansplaining and like being a dick, you know. Yeah. I don't think I will. We'll see. Maybe if I get a little bit too litty titty. Baby Billy commenting here with the ukulele emoji. So it might happen. Really quick, I'm going to make a quick pause to share some very, very good news. And some of you are already going to know what this good news is. And others of you will not. But if you are true fans, you will know. But I'm also about to give you a clue. Is anybody ready for this? Here's the clue. All right, that's it before we get flagged for copyright infringement. Blink-182 is back together, and they are releasing a new fucking single on Friday, and they're touring, and they're going to be in their... Baby Billy says, they're coming. You bet your
Yes.
sweet ass they're coming.
Someing watched the promo video.
If they come, I am going to be so happy. Can't wait to watch all of them.
Have to start stretching.
Just start stretching. Yes, they're back. And they're coming to Atlanta and Charlotte, and we're going to go to the Charlotte show on July the 14th. God, I'm so,
Is it the
tickets go on sale like tomorrow at like 10 a.m. And I will have myself some of those tickets. Okay. Anyways, I had to say that. Like, that's been my whole thing today. And so I'm very, 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 very excited. Okay. Do we have anything else to talk about before just popping this in? Because we may need a lot of time.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You don't think so? All right, we're just gonna pop straight into the sim then. All right, so
I'd love to hear tips from everyone.
yeah, we need tips. Everybody, chat up tips in the stream. First, before we go
The
to
more
Lee,
people telling me what to do, the better I'm gonna do, I think.
okay, more people,
Yes.
more tips and tricks, more insight. Oh, hold on, did I properly show you guys my tattoo? Check it. Woo! Can anybody identify these planes? Check them out. Hey, do you know the
They're a
planes?
little bit out of focus.
You're a little bit.
And
out
I
of
also
focus.
don't know the planes.
Well, all right. Here's the planes. Here it is. In focus. Oh yeah. Woo! All right. Extra points for people who can identify all 3 planes. Windy Boy says you just chop and drop, baby. Just chop and drop. That's all you got to do. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Also, I'm going back to the old tattoo shop in a couple of weeks to get more done. All right, let's get in the sim. First things first, what's going on with his biplane? Flight Sim needs to fix
that?
this shit. And I don't know. I think it's just like a problem.
How do I see it?
It's different from sim to sim, and so I don't think you'll be able to see it. But anyways, that's the thing. If you guys don't know, I'm rocking the dope as shit Bro Pilots 172 livery. Love it. Looks so good. Lee is also going to be in a 172, but I think for simplicity's sake, she is going to be in. She's in the steam gauge version. I think it's going to be a little bit easier, a little bit simpler to learn how to fly. Jimmy G says B-17 in a Mustang. Yes, B-17 in a Mustang, but there is an enemy German fighter at the bottom. The last one is a German fighter. Tony has the B-25. He has the Mitchell. I have a B-17. It's my favorite plane. All right. I'm going to turn the music off. No,
I want it.
It's pretty chill. Okay, sure. Calm down. All right. So Matt taskbar is showing. Your balls are showing. Bumblebee tuna. Yeah. We're gonna be watching mainly Lee today, so I'm not too worried about it. But a good call. Jimmy G says show it again. Baby, people want me to show some skin on the stream. All right, we'll pop back into this one. Okay. All right. Last shot.
Isn't it cool, you guys?
It's so cool. I love it.
It's gonna be even cooler after next week.
Oh my god. Here, let's see if I can show you guys the bottom one.
Should Matt get the taskbar tattooed on his arm?
Comment below. BF109. Yeah, you guys know with Jimmy G in the house. Also, Will C knows. Y'all know your shit. I mean, it was a German plane, so it did bad things. However, what a cool looking plane. It is tight. Bearded Aviator said I had to restart my sim. I had to restart my sim as well. I'd loaded in and it just like randomly crashed. So anyways, you guys were here at KGMU, Golf Mike Uniform. That's our home base. And we're just vibing here. So what we're going to do is we're gonna figure out how to get Lee to fly. We're gonna, at least this first time, we're gonna get you to start up the plane and everything. Let's see if we can figure it out. All right.
Yes.
So Jimmy G says, also known as Southern Flyer. That's right, Southern Flyer. I forgot about you. I didn't forget about you. I just forgot that your name was actually Jimmy G. Lee, look at Lee. Baby girl. 8 hours bottled the throttle. What are you doing?
You always do it.
No,
You've already had 2 old fashions.
I have not. I had 1 old fashioned and a bourbon. Thank you very much.
What do the people think of Oktoberfest beers? Because I love them. Matt's not interested.
Yeah, they're a little too spicy for me. And by spicy, I mean
I don't
like
even think
full
it's
of
spicy. I think it's just delicious.
You know. Winnie Boy says you should let her figure it out herself first.
I do not agree.
I kind of agree. Flying and driving. There's always got to run over the line guy though. Thanks MSFS. I know, babe. As soon as you start, you're gonna run this guy over. Okay. Okay. All right. How do you think? Let's see if you can just start the plane. I want to see if you can
Is
figure
it
out.
going to be within this
It'll
hardware?
be fully within the hardware. You don't have to interact. You should not have to
Okay.
interact with.
I see a word that says start.
Yeah, but technically you have. Yeah. Okay.
So that's not right.
No. I think just try it. Just try it.
I don't think that did it.
Okay.
No?
You're close. Okay.
Should I put it back?
Let me give you a hint. Yeah, put it back. Let me give you a hint. That's the starter. In order for the starter to work, the plane has to have power.
Okay.
So you just tried to engage the starter without having engaged the power to the plane first.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Billy says honk the horn to get the guy to get out of the way. And then Winnie Boy says Jordan likes Mexican beers.
Oh, I also like Mexican beers with lime.
We got a crew here hanging out. People are ready
Power. I don't see anything that says power.
to go. Okay, but think about it. In an airplane, you need electronic power, probably to power electronic things.
Mm-hmm.
There should be something somewhere that says something kind of along the lines of electronic power, perhaps.
Is it on this one or this one? Help me narrow it down.
When you say this one or this
like
one,
this mechanism or this one?
what do you think those two mechanisms are? What are they called?
I don't know. This one's the yoke.
Oh, okay, one of two.
I don't know anything about this one.
We went over this, remember?
No.
The
Throttle.
Something that sounds like four.
Okay, so that would not be the power, probably.
Probably. Throttle
Okay.
quadrant is what that one is.
So, master.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, battery.
Yeah, pop that battery on. Now see if the starter works.
Ooh, it did
Oh,
something.
okay, now put it back to both. Not to, yeah, there you go. Right there. Boom. Okay.
So what's the difference?
Now it's stopped. Now it's stopped.
Do I need to do start again and then back
Let's
to
just
both?
try it. Yeah, try it.
So what? Oh,
Okay. Here, do me a favor. On your right, where the red knobs are, on the very right in the throttle quadrant, move those all the way forward.
like this?
Yep. Okay.
And then do
Try
the
to start
same.
it again. Yeah. See what happens.
So start. And then both.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did I?
Okay. For some reason, your engine keeps. Do we know why her engine keeps dying? We went over this. This is Baby Billy.
Do I?
All
Do I
There-
only turn on the battery though? I didn't have to turn on the other switch.
That's correct. Okay, so I need you to look at your fuel selector to make sure that we have fuel turned on. See, Bearded Aviator says fuel. All right. Between the pilot and the co-pilot seat, On the floor, there
On
should
the
be
floor. Oh,
something
on the
called a
floor.
fuel selector.
Yes.
You can zoom in with your scroll wheel.
Oh, I didn't do that. I did do that, but I
okay,
didn't mean to.
Zoom in a little bit closer. You want that thing to be straight up and down.
It was
Okay,
until I
well,
did
okay,
that.
all right, so it is straight up and down. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, so let's zoom back out, and let's try to start. Okay, so fuel seems to be good. Oh, Goose Actual says fuel pump, some prime, about an inch of throttle. Okay. Interesting. It says almost never have the fuel selector off in the road plane. It might not be magnetos. It might not be magnetos like you're thinking. Okay. Let's try this. So let's try this a little bit. So take your throttle and advance it about like 10 or 20%.
This?
Yeah, that's your throttle. Advance that about 10 or 20%. Okay. Also do me a favor. Click on your yoke to make it disappear.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay, now there should be, if you zoom into all those switches, there should be something on those switches that says fuel pump.
Oh, hold on. Wait.
Let me see if I can find it. I actually don't even know where the fuel pump is. Okay, on your kind of to the left of where the yoke was, there's a green switch. You see, oh, it's different. You're on a different model than I am. You should see something that says fuel pump. Michael Cristiano in house says, "Hey,
What?
nice. What's up, dude? I hope you and Obs are doing good."
Geometric Soul.
Geometric
is here?
Soul. Look him up on Instagram.
Okay.
By the master, he says. There should be a fuel pump switch. I don't see it from here. Fuel pump or aux pump or boost pump. Something with the word pump in it. You'll see it. All right, stay. I gotta look closer, guys. Yeah, okay. You see the two red switches?
Yes.
And then you see the row of switches below? Like to just...
Yes, I see it. I see it.
So turn that on. Wait. First, so you've advanced your throttle. Turn that switch on for
This-
like...
do I
3
have
or
to do it
4
with the mouse only?
Do that for like 3 or 4 seconds. So turn it on. And now turn it off. Okay. Now keep your throttle where it is and go ahead and zoom out so we can see your propeller. We want to see your propeller. And now go ahead and try to start the plane again. Okay, now go back to... So turn off the starter. Oh, is it staying?
I put it on both.
You put it on... Yeah, that's good. Both is fine. Both
Okay,
is
but
good.
now but then it turned off when I did that.
Keep turning? Okay, let me try mine. Why is... I need to figure out why yours is not working. All right, let's check this out. Let's go battery.
Thanks, Aubrey. I'm wearing your shirt.
No, mine just stayed running. Why is mine running and yours isn't? Okay. All right.
This can't be my
You guys,
fault.
at this far... Okay, so we already primed it. And everything seemed to be going well, but for some reason... Try to start it one more time. Just
Should
for
I?
funsies.
Okay.
Add a little bit
Do
of
I
throttle.
need to do I need to turn it all the way off before I do the start?
No, you should not have to do that.
Okay. So start.
Yep. And then come back. So now go back to both and add some add a little bit more power. Add a little bit more throttle for some reason. So go to like half throttle and see what happens.
I feel like it's at half now.
Okay.
So
Try
back
to start
to
it.
start.
Yeah, try to start it one more time. Okay. If this doesn't start.
And then back to both.
Yeah, back to both. Yeah. Okay. This is weird. So Baby Billy says having flashbacks to me and Jazz in the Bahamas while I try to hot start the Arrow unsuccessfully for like 20 minutes. Winnie Boy says, I think Tony has his button mapped to both starters, not both magnetos. Interesting. All right. Zoom into where your key, do you see where the starter, like the key is, like the bottom left? Oh, sorry. Switch to your shot. And zoom in. It's like to the left of the master switch.
Oh. Sorry, I'm not good at this.
Switch.
Okay.
To the left, I think it's the left of the master. This would be like a key.
I see it right there.
So move that using your mouse and using your scroll wheel, move that all the way to start. Or just click and hold it. Click and hold it for like 2 seconds and then let go. Okay, is your engine started or no? Because if it's not about to,
I don't
if it's not
know.
started, I think we're just gonna. I feel like you did it all correctly.
No, it's not. It's not.
Is
It's
it? Are you
not. It's
sure?
not. It's not.
Okay.
I see the propeller.
All right.
I don't think I was doing that right with the mouse. I don't know how.
Okay, we're gonna cheat code start it for you because I feel like you did everything right. You added some fuel, you added some throttle, you primed it, meaning you just turned the fuel pump on for a minute, which just puts a bunch of gas into the engine, and then you started it, and it should have started, and it's not fair that it's not starting. So, do me a little favor. On your keyboard, hit Control E.
Oh.
And now zoom out so we can see what's happening.
Here.
All right.
I don't think I did it right.
Hit
Oh,
control.
like actual control,
Yeah.
not command.
Yeah, Control E.
Okay.
Okay. That's so strange. I don't like that. I'm upset about it.
Me too.
Ben
very
G
upset.
says, "What's up? What's up, Ben? Good to see you, boss." All right. So now your engine started. So now you are depleting your battery.
Okay. So I should,
We need you to turn on your alternator.
and then turn off the battery.
No, keep
Okay.
the battery on. Keep the battery on. So you now turned on your alternator, which means now the airplane with the propeller moving is recharging your battery, which is dope. Are you rolling? You're not rolling. Okay, cool. Your parking brake is on. That's fine. We'll leave it off. You can bring your throttle back down to idle. It's a little too high right now because we're just hanging.
Does idle mean off? Like
idle
down?
means down all the way. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but your engine should not die.
Correct.
Great. Cool. Perfect. This music is kind of lame. I'm gonna.
Is this
change it real quick.
exciting to people watching?
I don't know. If I'm being honest, I'm just hoping people even remotely enjoying this, but we'll check it out. Seems that people seem to be having a decent time. Okay. All right. So your engine is now started. Ben G is hyped, he says.
Great.
I mean, I get it too.
Good.
Yeah. And
Me
then
too.
Aubrey's getting some quality chuckles as well, so that's good.
Great.
Quality chuckles. Cheers to quality chuckles. All right.
Yes.
So now that the engine is started, what's the next move? What are we doing here, baby?
I mean, we need to. Wait, am I supposed to know? Like,
I want to see
I mean,
where does your head go? I'm just curious.
okay, so now that we have the engine started, I feel like I sound stupid.
No,
we need to taxi to the, and then run up.
Oh! Let the record show that she knows what a run up is.
I do know.
That's my girl right there.
Mhm.
Hell yeah. Okay.
So.
Okay. Very, very good.
Oh,
We got Obs over here.
yes. Aubrey and her maiden name.
Subscribe to the channel.
Have
Thanks, Obs,
subscribed.
for the subscription. She says Mike and I are both watching in the same room but separate. Baby Billy says we're on the edge of our seats. And then Ben G says drinking and flying. I'm reporting this to authorities. Dude,
Have you
Ben.
never watched this stream
have you
before?
never
Why
been
am
here?
I, as a woman, being attacked for drinking and flying?
You guys are too much. You guys are too much. We're gonna destroy
so I
that
do
glass
know
ceiling with these
that
airplanes.
I do know that I have the parking brake on and need to disengage that in order to taxi, but I don't know.
Okay, pause. Before that,
Is there something before?
We need to turn on your Dan Straight here. The FAA is watching. What's up, Dan Straight? Good to see you, Straight Deej. And then Michael Cristiano says, "What are we drinking tonight, babe? What are you drinking?"
Oh, okay. So first I had a Von Wattsdorf Oktoberfest, and now I also have a Paulaner Oktoberfest because I love Oktoberfest beer and
Yeah.
I love to take advantage of the Oktoberfest season.
I'm old fashioned deep, and I'm working on a bourbon, and then I have a pale ale here lined up, and then we'll see where the night takes us. If Lee is just like really good at this whole thing, and she's just kind of taking the stream and handling it, she can take it. She's doing a pretty good job. I don't know. I think she's doing a great job. What do y'all think? Okay. Let's turn on our avionics. I think you might already. You have two white switches there that turn on your avionics buses. Because basically your engine's running, but you're like other stuff is not. So pop those bad boys
Can
on.
I just turn them on willy-nilly?
Yeah, willy-nilly. Once the engine is started, you can turn them on willy-nilly.
How do I know if they actually...
Did you see it? Your GPS and stuff turned on, so you're
Okay.
good to go. Flying or driving says 8 bottles before throttle. You know the rules, baby girl. Aubrey says, yes, always. Lee is perfect. I
Aw.
know. I agree. She is perfect. She's too good for this world. Ben G says she goated with the sauce. Is that like she greatest of all time? Like
That's a little advanced
This-
for me.
those are advanced. Those are advanced terminologies here. Okay. All right. Engine's running, so we're chilling. We're cruising. Avionics are on. And if we were about to like start a cross-country trip, we would go ahead and put in some like flight planning information and stuff like that. We also might like call, air traffic control and like get like clearance and stuff. We're gonna get around that. We just need you to fly.
Yes,
Okay.
I agree.
So before we even start taxiing, let's go over the basics of what all the controls in front of you do. The main primary flight controls. Okay. Tell me what you think the flight controls do right now. Before we
What
get
do I
into
think
it.
that they do?
Yeah, and better yet, switch your view to the exterior view, which you can do. There's a single member. I think
Is it this thing?
I think so. Yep. Cool. And zoom in a little bit so we can. See
Oh,
a
I
little
didn't know
bit
that's what I looked like.
Okay, zoom out a little bit more than that. A little bit more. Zoom out a little bit more. Right there. All right, we see all your control surfaces now. Okay.
Wait,
If you look at, we can kind of see all of your control surfaces. So I want you to know.
what do you mean control surfaces?
So like on the control surfaces
Oh, like
on the
these
airplane.
things?
No. Sorry, the control surfaces on the airplane. Like we see the wings, we see the elevator,
Okay.
we see the rudder. So when you do your things on your controllers, I want everyone to see what's actually happening. So
Okay.
what what the thing in front of you, the steering wheel, if you will. I'm already mansplaining, dumbass. All right. The yoke in front of you.
I do know what that is.
What do you think it does? When you push it and pull it and turn it left and right, what do you think it's doing?
I know that when I push it, that makes the nose go down.
Okay, yes.
And when I
correct.
pull it, that makes the nose go up.
Do you see what's happening
But
on the plane itself?
obviously, more things are happening than just. So is that what makes the nose go up and down? Is this little tail thingy?
That's exactly what makes it go up and down because
Okay.
it's just aerodynamic. So like when you pull it back, the air on the top, you see that little fin goes up, and so the air hits the top of it and pushes it down. But if you push the tail down, the nose goes up. So when you push the thing down, the
okay.
fins go down, which means the air pushes the tail up.
So if I push it in, the nose goes up.
No, other way
Oh,
around.
if I pull it, the nose goes up.
Right.
Push, nose goes down.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, no, you're good.
And then I'm
You're
confused.
thinking about it correctly. Okay.
Okay.
Well, let me pause real quick. There's people.
Oh.
Lee is perfect. Indeed. Say the turning plane things. In the laws of learning, primacy is key. You're probably better off briefing her so she gets the right buttons first and learns better. Hashtag Matt's planning. Yeah,
Yes.
Matt's planning. Like a lever, says Benji. Okay. So that's up and down.
Okay.
So what happens when you do left and right on the thing?
So, I mean, left,
Like left, like you're like. Show me with your hand what happens with your plane when you do left and right on the thing.
like left.
Yeah.
Right.
Perfect.
This is what I would imagine
Perfect.
would
And you
happen.
can kind of see the things moving on the wings, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's happening when you're turning left and right, and that's why the plane turns left and right. Okay, last one. The rudder pedals.
So I know when you're actually taxiing, this is what. So if I do like this, where my right foot is forward and my left foot is backward, then that turns me left. And then if I do like this, it turns me right.
No, it's the other way around. So because if you want to turn right, press right. If you want to turn left, press left.
To me, that would not be what happens. Okay. Yes.
I see.
And then,
I totally see why you would say that.
and then
but
when
that's
you're
not
in the
reality.
air, it does something too, but I don't know.
Right, in the air, it is not kind of the primary means of turning in the air is the yoke left
Yeah.
and right, but you can also use the rudder to help you be more coordinated. But let's not worry about that
Okay.
today. But ultimately, know that left and right on the yoke is left and right in the air, and left and right on the rudder pedals is left and right on the ground.
Yeah.
Cool.
Aubrey said, wrong lever.
Wrong lever! Hold on.
Why do we even have that lever?
Wrong lever! We got effects, y'all. We are a big. What is that? Okay, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. All right. It's like riding a tricycle, steering with your feet. Yeah, exactly. Flying or driving. That's perfect. It's confusing.
Huh?
Everything. It's confusing. Everything is opposite, says Jazz.
Yes. Yeah.
It's kind of is. Okay. So now we know how to control. All right. So remember, we're gonna hang out here while you try to take off and do a touch and go. You're gonna take off and try to land again.
How do I go back inside? Oh, there you go.
You got it. You figured it out. All right. All right. I'm trying to figure
Can we
out
start now?
how we can make it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Lee. So we got to turn off your parking brake.
Yes.
We don't have there. While there is like let's actually do this. Look inside of your plane, and you should find a lever for the parking brake, kind of where your knees would be. There's
little
like
thing?
a lever. Yep. You see it? Just press on it. Oh, it's on now. Oh, turn it back off. Yeah, you just turned it on. So click on it again.
Oh.
Okay. So it turns out your parking brake
Heck,
was off this whole
whoever
time.
said that was wrong.
Yeah. Well, all right. So now, let me actually. I gotta get my like fancy drone camera out here so I can see where you are. I think that's definitely the move. Keep default. Nope. Sorry. Stand by. Everybody, talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. All right. I want to get the drone camera out so that I can follow you and see you perhaps a little bit better. Okay. All right. I'm following you. So, all right. So I need you to apply a little bit of power. So when I say apply power, I mean take the throttle and move it forward.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe let's taxi around a little bit first. Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, smart. So you add a little bit of power, and as you add power, you should start to move a little bit.
I'm not
Add more power.
this much.
Just go until you start moving.
This seems like a lot.
Okay, so perhaps yeah. Oh,
Oh,
you're moving.
I'm moving. Oh, well, that guy.
Okay, but you're just
That guy.
holding. Okay, he's good, but you're just okay. Bring the power back. Now you're going too fast.
Okay,
Bring the power
but
back
it wasn't
over.
going at all.
Yeah. But now and steer with your feet. Steer with your
I'm
feet.
trying
remember?
to. I'm doing it,
Okay.
but I don't like going this way.
Turn around.
I don't want to
Turn
go
around,
this
make
way.
180
How do I
degrees.
stop?
Turn left. Turn left 180 degrees. If you want to stop, bring your power back. And then you also have your toe brakes.
Yeah.
Remember we talked about your toe brakes?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
We
so-
didn't do that a second ago though. At the little.
Okay.
Is this okay?
Yeah. But turn more because there's planes in front of you. I think,
I'm
to the
trying.
right.
I'm turning as much as
So
possible.
if you turn left, and then you can also remember you can use your toe brakes to help you turn a little bit better. What's up, XD Vivid? Good to see you, everybody. Show her the
Ooh.
RPM gauge around 1,000. Baby Billy says, "Rip that guy" in quotes. Lee bringing chaos to the tarmac. Michael, we have to
didn't kill
teach you not to say tarmac. It's
Tarmac is
called a
not
tarmac.
real.
It is not a real
was
thing.
invented by the media.
It's invented by the media and is perpetuated by the media. Look at you. You're almost back exactly where you parked. Look at this. Look at
Are we
that.
done?
Wow. It was a great stream, everybody. We're headed
There
home.
wasn't a van there before.
It's a fuel truck. Is that a van? Or is that something
It
else?
looks like a van.
Toe brakes to turn. That's what I call pro gamer move, baby. Look at you. You're a pro gamer. All right. Do you think you could do that? Okay, so remember, adding power. You have to add. Okay, here's the deal. You have
Sweating.
to add a lot of power initially.
Yeah,
to
that
get it
was
to
way
move,
more than I
and
imagined.
then you bring it back once you're moving. It's like to get moving, you have to add some power, but then once you're moving,
It
your
just
momentum-
goes, and then
Yeah.
it just. Oh no.
Oh, but you can brakes. Hit both poses
Yeah,
of the toe
but
brakes at
why
the
do
same
I have
time
to do
stops you.
both?
Because
Okay.
one controls the right wheel and one controls the left wheel, the brakes. And so both at the same time is like brakes. You know? You have
Yeah.
independently controlled brakes. So let's taxi. Let's go over here. We're in Greenville. We are by the tower right now. What I want to do is move us towards your right. Let's get us over to the south ramp. So turn about 90 degrees to your right.
I feel like there was something right there. Okay, no. I can look though. I know I can look. I can do this.
But make sure you're staying on asphalt at all times.
Oh,
Stay
I
on
don't know.
asphalt,
Oh,
okay?
I'm already not going to be
Yeah,
on
you have a lot of power in. You have quite a bit of power.
Oh. Okay, you said to the right though.
Yeah, well that's okay.
I feel like we're not going to get off the ground.
No, we will. Go forward this way. Like go the way you're going right now, and then take a right turn at your
Why
next
am I
T
not going?
intersection. You just have to remember, are you still holding your brakes?
So you said go the way that I was going?
Yeah, so keep going straight a little bit. Like follow that yellow line. Here's the fun thing about taxiing. If you can always follow the yellow line. So turn right at this intersection right here. But stay on the yeah, so just follow the yellow line to the right. Follow the yellow line to the right. You got it.
It's hard.
You got it. I know it is, but you got it. You're doing a great job. Follow that yellow line to the right. Perfect.
This is what you do in a real plane.
This is what you do in a real plane. Yeah, exactly.
Does this look stupid?
I mean, you're a little bit to the right of the line, but that's okay. It could be better.
Okay. I feel like I'm like,
Baby Billy says, if you like taxiing, you'll love Takeoff. And watch out for the kids on the playground. Okay, you're doing a good job.
is there?
You're-
Oh yeah, there is a playground.
Yeah, there's a playground up here. So
Okay.
you're doing it good. Now you're on. Look at you. You're on the line now. Okay, there you go. So keep going. Let's just keep going straight here.
Oh nope. It's hard.
I know but you got it. You're killing it. Look at you. You're on the
I
taxiway.
feel like I look so dumb.
You're on the taxiway. You're doing a great job. Oh, we got some planes flying around. Just keep on going. Just keep on. So we're gonna take
Is this speed okay? Because I don't want to really go any faster.
This speed is fine. In real life, a little faster would be okay, but this is a pretty decent speed. Just don't hit the brakes so much.
I didn't think I was.
You keep stopping and turning. And
I
stuff.
wasn't.
Okay, so basically we're gonna follow this path all the way down to the end of the runway. All the way down to the end of the runway. Actually, you know what? For fun, try to go a little bit faster because when you take off, you're gonna be going a little bit faster.
Is there something right there on the
Where?
like in front of me?
Yeah,
What
but
is that?
But you'll be fine. It's just Microsoft Flight Simulator being weird and loading things where they shouldn't be. So, Flying and Driving says, honestly, it's not too far off from the first person's time taxiing in a Cessna. If you want to be more direct, just a tap of brake to help it turn faster. And then also, High Flight 2K2 says, cuteness factor 100. I
Oh,
agree.
thank you.
I agree. Thank you. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. So look at, no, you're taxiing great now. Look at this. You're killing it now, baby. Look at that. So you just crossed 10-8 without a clearance, but that's fine. It's fine. Don't
Oh,
worry
well,
about it. We didn't
you didn't
cover,
tell me that I
we
would
didn't,
need
We
it.
didn't cover that. It's fine. It's fine. You
That
look at
mean
you.
guy's gonna yell at me.
Yeah, the tower. Sonny, the tower controller, he's mean. Yeah, he's mean. You're killing it now. Look at you. You're going straight down. And so just, try to make sure you can stay on that line. And the faster you go and the more you're able to stay on the line, the easier takeoff is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Just think about that. So, right, do me a favor. Just hit the brakes and stop without going off of the runway. Okay, but also take your power down because now you're fighting your
Oh.
power. Yeah, perfect. Okay, but great. You did a great
You
job.
wanted me to stop?
Yeah, that was perfect. I just wanted to see if you could like maintain directional control while doing all that.
So now what?
Okay, now let's keep going to the end.
Oh my gosh.
Who are these people flying around? I got Goose over here having fun. All right, so now let's get going again. You have to turn off the brakes
God.
though.
Wait, huh?
You just have to like let go of the toe brakes.
I'm not on them.
Okay.
Oh.
I can breathe. Okay. You got it. Recovered. Yeah. So you're getting the hang of it with the power and the brakes and how you're. I mean, a little bit. Like, you add a bunch of power, then once you start rolling, you bring the power back. You're doing good, baby. You're doing great. This is good. This is fun. We're having fun.
We're
having fun, everybody.
So why are there two throttle things?
Because this flight simulator setup is set up as if you maybe have two engines, like a twin engine.
Oh.
So technically, the right one that you're moving is literally doing nothing. Only the left one is doing anything. But it's a good practice just to move them both.
Okay.
Burped a little bit. That was kind of gross.
Ugh.
I'm gonna wash it down with some bourbon. Ooh, okay.
Okay, am I still going?
You're still good. Okay, hold short of
Okay.
that line right there where it says 1-1. Stop before you reach that. Oh, look at that. She just. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Holding short of 1-1 like a boss, like a champion, like a straight champion. Okay. All right. So here's the deal. What we're gonna do is, can you see the screen over here in the middle? You are gonna go down this like this. And you're gonna take the runway, and you are gonna face down the runway. You're gonna go full power, and then you're just gonna start ripping it, and you're gonna go and go and go and go and go until you reach about 60, 55 or 60 knots.
Okay.
And then you're gonna very lightly pull back on the yoke.
Lightly?
Very lightly pull back on the yoke, and you're gonna start to do this, and you're gonna start to fly like that.
Okay.
Okay. So. First things first, we gotta see if you know where the airspeed indicator is.
What are you doing right now? How are you doing
I'm flying
that?
a little drone. I'm basically flying a drone around so that we have so we can see what's happening a little bit better.
That's cool. Okay.
Nothing an A&P can't fix. Mandatory fun time, and then Aubrey is like, she's doing it. You gotta use your big toes for stopping the brakes.
Yeah.
Flying and driving says make sure she adds power very slowly to minimize the turning tendencies. And then flying and driving says 2-finger back pressure, meaning like just barely back pressure. This is referred to as back pressure.
Can I take a bathroom break before we fly?
Yes, you can. You can take a bathroom break.
All right. There's a lot of pillows, so this is going to be interesting to get out.
All right. Okay, I don't know if you guys all agree. I think what we need to do is get her. I want to make sure she knows where the airspeed indicator is. Yeah, we need to cover this before she actually takes off because these are pretty important. Line up on the right side of 1-1. Yeah. We'll get her to line up. Yeah, smart, because of left turning tendencies. That's smart, Bearded Aviator. Smart. I don't know about you guys. I'm having a great time. This is a lot of fun. And she is adorable. Oh my gosh. She's adorable. Oh my goodness. This is a good time for me to mention that if you guys are watching and you're having a good time, consider subscribing to the channel because that just is good. You get notifications and stuff. If you guys are like really loving this so much that you want to potentially even contribute monetarily to our stream, you can become a member of our club and you get a cute little icon next to your name like Baby Billy has, a little Bro Pilots logo. That's because he's a member. He's a sponsor. If you guys love it so much that you guys are like, no, I'm a member. I've already paid the $4.99 a month or whatever to be here. And I just want to keep on giving you money because you guys are funny as shit. Then what you can do is you can do a super chat. And you can like say something cool and like donate a random amount of money, and then we get some money about this. It's cool because we have like a couple of $1,000s worth of equipment here. We fly real airplanes, paying for fuel and all this horse shit. Don't feel obligated to do this. This is only if like this is genuinely interesting. Because think about it, you pay $10 a month for Netflix, and half of Netflix is trash. And if you'd rather cancel your Netflix, subscribe to Bro Pilot's streaming channel. Feel free, but if not, don't do it. All right. I had to say that. I had to get it out of the way. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to do it. Sorry, man. Losing my voice and talking so much. Oh, Lee's back. Oh, yeah. Actually, turn on that second switch, please, because I tried to do that earlier, but the switch was off. So that's the first step. Flying or driving says, sorry for not knowing the second. Yep, perfect. And then, yeah, it's perfect. That's perfect. And then you got to grab this remote here and turn the light off and put the fan on. Flying or driving says, sorry for not knowing how long y'all been married. Yeah. There's no reason you should know that Flounder died. And if you did know that, that'd be a little creepy, and I'd ban you for life from our stream, if I'm being honest. We've been married for a little over 6, and we've been together for a little over 10. That's pretty precious. Oh yeah, Windy Boy says you can also gift memberships. That is true. If you are you're like, I already am a member, but I want other people to be members, you can gift memberships. I didn't know YouTube did that. That's pretty cool.
All right.
All right, baby girl's back. What's up?
Hold on.
Oh, she has to put her headphones on. She can't hear without her headphones.
Okay. What'd I miss?
I can't hear without my headphones. I was just shilling people to give us money. So check it out. I'm gonna do a cool trick. I'm gonna take my ring and I'm gonna open this beer bottle.
Have you done that on the stream before?
I have not, because I don't normally drink beer on the stream.
Wow.
Check this out. You just hook it in here, then you go like this. Ah! Boom. Done deal. You have to scream, otherwise it doesn't quite work. Hurts your finger.
That
a little
is the
bit.
foundation of our marriage.
Yeah. What?
Your wedding ring.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant me opening a beer.
That as well.
That's not true. That's not true.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm ready
all
to
right.
fly.
Okay, but you're not quite. You're not quite
Oh.
ready. Hold on. All right, let's go over to your screen. I want to zoom in. Okay, there is something in this airplane called the 6-pack. It is the primary 6 instruments you need for flying.
Yes.
Okay. Neon Dream says, dang, I should have made that Cis Pilot's livery for this stream. That would have been a good idea. All right, zoom in on what you think is the 6-pack.
I imagine the ones within this little area.
Okay, sure.
I mean, I feel like that was an easy one.
I mean, hiya. Okay. I mean, success. That's good. That's really,
Okay.
really good. That is exactly what the 6-pack is. It is the 6 primary instruments you need for flying. When you get your instrument rating, those are very important. Very important. K-Tup Flyer says, speaking of 6-packs, exactly. Yahtzee, says Baby Billy. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so the bottom left indicator, you can kind of ignore. For today's flight, generally you shouldn't ignore it, but for today's flight, you can kind of ignore that bottom left indicator in the 6-pack. Do you know what the remaining 5 of the 6-pack are?
Okay, well, some of them are labeled.
Show us with your mouse what you're talking about. So we
Okay.
know what you're talking
Well,
about.
this one says airspeed. Well, it
Okay.
says air-eed, but I'm guessing that means airspeed.
Is this air eat?
So I'm guessing that when I start moving, this is going to go up and show me how many knots.
That's correct. How many knots?
What? Okay, I'm going to skip this one for now. This one is the altimeter
Why are you skipping?
because it doesn't have a label. And so I'm going to think about it while I'm going over the other ones.
Okay. Fair.
Altimeter. Is that right?
That is the altimeter.
It's
And you-
going to
do you know
show
what
me
what-
how high I am.
But can you know how to read it?
Yeah, because kind of. So I know it whenever we're flying, I know, but whenever I'm seeing it now, I don't.
Okay.
It's kind of like a clock, probably.
It's not unlike a clock.
So the little hand is like, I'm confused as to why it's on the 1 right now, because I would think it would be at the 0.
So the altimeter does not tell you how high you are above the ground. It tells you how high you are above sea level.
Okay.
And so right now we are 0 feet off the ground, but we are roughly
1,000 feet above
sea
level.
Exactly.
So
exactly
if
that.
this was, yeah, so when we're at like 7,000 feet, this little hand is going to be at the 7, and then this is going to be at the 0. But if
Right.
we're at like 7,500, it would be like down here.
Right.
Yeah, see, I know that
right.
one.
Exactly right. Okay. So if I say, hey, climb to 3,000 feet, you know what that would look
The
like.
little
on there.
hand would be at the 3, and the big hand would be at the 0.
Look at you. Okay. K-Tup, not K-Tup. Straight
See, we
D's.
got a subscriber
We got a subscriber.
because I knew that.
Justin Braun
They were just
subscribed
waiting
the
for me
channel.
to,
They were just
waiting to see if I knew how to read an
exactly what
altimeter.
they're doing.
And they had their finger hovering above the button, and then
waiting.
as soon as I got it right, they were like,
Smart. Jason, I think it looked like Jason. Thank you so much for the follow. Baby Billy goes sea level. That's funny. Thank you guys so much for the subscription. We appreciate it, man. Lee is having a great time, I think. I'm having a great time. I'm vibing a little bit. Lee's like, we've had better. All right.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So there's that. That's the altimeter.
this one is vertical speed.
Okay, what does that mean?
And this would mean how fast am I climbing or descending.
Indeed, that is exactly what I mean.
But I don't know what unit. Oh, feet. Okay, in 100 feet per minute. So
Yeah.
right now I am neutral.
Staying perfectly level.
But if it was up to the 5, then that means I'm climbing at 500 feet per minute.
Correct.
And
Which is
how-
a
what
pretty
is the-
standard climb rate.
What is the comparison between that and knots?
The no knots. That is the way the vertical speed indicator is more, you compare that to your altitude, not so much to your airspeed. Tony Winters in the house has big shoes to fill.
Big
up, Tony?
seat to fill.
Big seat to fill.
Because-
Lee had to cushion her seat with all the pillows in the entire world just to be able to reach the microphone.
And the
Ka-
pedals.
And the pedals.
Is it pedals? Okay.
Pedals, yeah. K-Tip Flyer says, you know what they say about people with big shoes? Yeah, they got a lot of debt. Winded Leopard Gaming says, Tony, she filled your shoes with pillows. That is exactly what
Yes.
she did. She did fill them with pillows. All
So
right.
anyway, that's 3 of 6.
Yeah, sorry. We're taking away from Lee's spotlight, you guys.
So this one is like it's like a compass kind of, like it's telling me
Okay,
what direction
very
I'm
close.
pointing in.
The official word for it is heading indicator.
Heading
So right now, what direction are you heading? Are you pointing?
south. I mean, like not. Yeah, I guess south because
Yeah,
it's
very close
right
to
on
south.
the little
But
red.
technically, your headings are a number.
Oh,
So south.
I don't know.
If you were facing straight south, what might your heading be?
it would be like 180.
180.
I mean,
yeah,
180.
Perfect. All
180.
right. Tony says, Matthew, turn up your mic slightly. Stand by. Lee, entertain the people. Entertain
I don't know how. I'm trying. Help me out with this one with the colors.
All right, Tony, is that a little bit better or not? I think it's probably better. All right, the colors. What are the colors?
Okay, no, I wasn't. I was talking to the viewers.
Oh, the viewers.
Okay, so this one is the turn coordinator because I can read that one, and
Okay, yeah,
it
but
would tell
that
me
one we're
like
gonna-
it's like if I'm like this, then that will look like that.
Yes, but it isn't a direct indication of your bank angle. So ignore that one.
Okay.
That
So we're not
that is
gonna
called a
talk
rate
about
of rate of turn indicator. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
This one I'm trying, but I can't think of anything.
Okay.
I was gonna try to make it up, but I can't even.
So that is called your, if you don't, that is called your bad attitude indicator. Not bad, just attitude indicator. So Neon Dream says the brown and blue one hint. Matt has a sassy
Attitude, because you already said it.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Attitude.
I wouldn't
indicator.
have guessed it.
So
though.
think about the blue as being the sky.
I would
and
have
the
said disposition.
disposition indicator. Matthew has a sassy disposition. So the blue is the sky, and the brown is the ground.
Mm-hmm.
The sky should always be at the top, and the ground should always be at the bottom. And if you turn and you bank your wings like this,
So is
30
that
degrees
the
to your
one that
left.
tells you the bank?
yes,
So turn coordinator is more about turning.
it's more about your rate
That's
of turn.
that's confusing. Okay.
Yeah, just don't. That's why I was saying don't even worry about that
Okay.
one, because that one is just very confusing. But the attitude indicator is a direct and immediate representation of both your bank angle and your pitch attitude. How nose high or how nose low are you?
Okay, that
And
makes
what
sense.
and what are your wings doing? Okay, so that's pretty much it. You know what those 5 main things are. Okay, I had to clear my throat too.
Okay.
So we're gonna take off here in a minute, and the main things when you're taking off, you want to look out the window, make sure you're on the runway, and then you're waiting for a certain speed on your airspeed indicator before you pull back on the yoke just a touch, just to take off. Once you're in the air, you want to make sure that your airspeed is always greater than your stall speed, no matter what.
How do I know my stall speed?
That is something you are just supposed to know for every
It's for-
airplane that you fly.
okay.
So that's why you're supposed to study the airplanes you fly and like learn them before. You can't just hop into any airplane or no. You have to be like,
Yeah,
all right,
no,
what's
that
my
makes
stall
sense.
speed? What's my speed I'm supposed to climb out at? Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, on the Cessna, your stall speed is like something like 45 knots. It's pretty low, but you want to be well above that. So what I would do
Oh.
is you're just flying. When you go full power on the runway and you're trying to take off, basically just stay on the runway and stay on the runway real good until you hit about 55 or 60 knots.
Okay.
Once you hit 60 knots, pull back just a little bit, and then once you pop off the ground, basically just try to aim for about 65, a little bit more than what you popped off at. So you pop off, gain a little bit of speed.
And
Make
how
sure
do
that-
I do that? How do I gain speed?
Okay, to gain speed, you nose down a little bit. And to lose speed, you pull back a little bit. Because think about it. As you're climbing, you're going to start to lose speed. As you nose down, you're going to gain speed. But there is a speed where you are maintaining your speed and climbing at the same time. That's ideal. All right, so once you hit about 55 or 60 knots, you pull up and then maintain that speed for a little bit. And I just want to make sure that you and I can get straight and level flight. And so you're flying, you're not turning one way or the other, and you're not eventually I want to be able to not turn one way or the other, and I want to be able to not lose or gain altitude. You need to be able to keep an altitude and hold a heading.
Okay.
That's our first goal. Once we can do that, we'll move on. All right, I got to address some comments real quick. All right,
Okay.
turn coordinator is how fast the compass is spinning. So how fast are we turning?
Uh-huh.
The vertical speed indicator is how fast the altimeter is spinning. So how fast are we climbing or descending? Baby Boy says Lee kicks the tires and lights the fires. That's exactly right. And then
Thank
Baby
you.
Boy is also like, you didn't study, Lee?
No,
Easy.
I don't even know what plane this is.
The easiest way to tell if you're below stall speed is if the airplane is falling out of the sky. Smart. Very smart.
Yeah.
All right, K-Tup says bottom of the white arc is dirty stall speed. Yeah, I'm trying to simplify it a little bit. I don't want to get too over. I want to be like very basics. Just
I
like,
don't
let's
see
not get too
anything in
crazy.
here that tells me what plane it is.
It tells you what the tail number is maybe, but it doesn't tell you what plane it is for sure.
Okay.
Neandry says, Matt, you're logging these hours for your CFI certification? I should be logging these hours because if I can train this well while a couple of drinks deep, then just imagine what I could do sober. You know what I mean? Also, Lee is a great student having a couple of drinks.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. So we're pretty much ready to go. So what we're going to need you to do, Lee, baby,
Uh-huh.
we see you over here.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to need you to go ahead and take the runway. Line up in the middle of the actually slightly to let's have you line up slightly to the right. So go ahead and start moving your plane
Okay.
and line up on the right side of the runway. Because here's the deal: when you go to take off, you're going full power. You're going balls to the wall, just full power. For actually, as a matter of fact, for all of today, just full power all the time, no matter what. Okay.
What?
So
No,
when
no,
you,
no,
once
no.
once you go to take off, once you
I
go
feel
to-
like I lost I lost my momentum. I was like doing really well, and
you,
then
you got it. It'll just take you a second. So keep on going and
I think
line
I got
up.
stuck on one of the little lights.
You
Yeah,
got it, you
I'm
got
not
it.
moving.
No, you got it. Oh, she's full power. Oh shoot, are you really full power? There you got it. There you go. Line up on the right side of the runway,
I'm so sorry.
like on the
Feel
right,
really bad.
on the right third of the runway.
Oh, that plane is there.
That's okay. Just forget the
Can
plane.
I pass it?
It'll disappear if you get, or you can pass it, but it'll also disappear if you get too close. So go to the right side of the runway, the other side.
I'm trying.
Because as soon as, and then once you're kind of set up on the right side of the runway, like you're driving. Like
And then
that's
can I
like,
stop? But
and then
don't
you
we
can
have to
stop.
do
Yeah,
run up?
You can go ahead and stop here. We're going to skip run up, although I'm very impressed. You get bonus points for knowing about a run up.
Okay.
Okay.
I stopped.
Except line yourself up the runway just a little bit better because you're a little bit too, I want you to be lined up a little better.
I'm trying to like.
So like just turn left a little bit, just a little bit, and like so hit your left rudder. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Oh, too far.
Can I move even if I'm not like if I don't have power? Can I? I can't. I
you
can't.
Have to
so I
have,
have
you
to.
have to be moving exactly.
It's frustrating.
Like, you can't turn your car while you're not moving, right? Same idea.
Oh yeah, I guess not. Okay. That's so annoying. I don't like it. Okay. okay. I did it right.
I mean, you're facing the other way now.
Wait, what?
Okay, that's probably fine. If you look at my screen, it's a little bit more obvious that you're not lined up. But okay, that's fine. Okay.
I can.
So here's the deal. We're gonna take off. To take off, you're gonna go full power and you're gonna hold full power. And while we're flying, you're gonna be at full power the entire time. However, as soon as you go full power, your plane is gonna want to veer left. That's just physics of airplanes. They're
all
called-
airplanes.
All airplanes. It's called
Okay.
left turning tendencies. When you go full power, your plane's like, this is awesome. I'm going that way. And you have to counteract that a little bit with right rudder.
Okay.
But just enough right rudder to counteract the left turning tendency. You can't overdo it, otherwise
Yeah.
you're gonna start turning right.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of a balance, and you have to get just enough right rudder to counteract it. And once you're confident you're good and you're going down the runway and you're staying down the middle of the runway, you're watching, making sure you're on the runway and you're watching your airspeed, right? So runway, like I'm on the runway, I'm not dying. And airspeed, am I about to take off? And when you're at around 60, remember, like kind of like the freeway speeds, you're okay to go ahead and start to take off. Now, once you go to take off, do you remember what vertical speed is?
Yes.
Try to maintain roughly 500 feet per minute.
Okay.
Roughly that. At the same time, try to maintain about that, like between 60 and 70 knots airspeed. Between those two things, the airspeed is the most important thing, but you're going to be looking for like 500 feet or so. That's a secondary measurement because that means you're probably right. So you're about to apply full power, and we're
Okay.
going to try to take off. Okay.
Okay.
I'm really excited. This is gonna be great. We're gonna go, and I don't want to try to follow you on the on the
What is
drone
this
cam.
the little button on the back of this?
Don't worry about it.
Okay,
It's not
but I
important.
shouldn't press it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's kind of, I wish it wasn't
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. Try not to touch it.
Okay.
Okay, so you ready for this? Are we
Yep.
ready? All right, so you're gonna, if you want, it might even be easier to hold. No. Just go full power and get ready with your rudders, because your rudders control you on the ground,
Okay,
and you're gonna try to take off. All right, we ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, Lee's taking off for the very first time.
God.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Okay, so full power.
Full power. Now remember, it's gonna want to go left, so you got to go right a
Uh-huh.
little bit.
I'm doing it.
So stay on the runway, and what? Do you see your airspeed?
Yes.
Okay, now when it hits around 60, you're doing good so far. This is great. You're doing a great job. Woo! You're good. You're good. Do you see 60?
No. 50.
Okay. And then
Looking for 60.
looking for 60. She knows. Oh, there you go. Woo! She's fine.
Am I doing it?
Pull, yeah, but don't remember.
More?
Don't descend. No, not too much more. Remember, try
Okay.
to maintain 60.
Oh, I don't like that. I
Okay,
don't like
but
that.
keep your wings level. Now you're descending. You don't want to be
I
descending.
can't tell if. Okay.
Keep your wings level. Yeah, nose down a little bit. There you go. Look, that looks right. Now you're diving a little bit. Now you're diving a little
I'm
bit.
trying not to dive.
Okay, there you go. Like roughly right there. That looks pretty
Okay.
good. That looks pretty
And I have
good.
to just kind of like hold it like this.
Yeah. So what does your vertical speed look like right now?
It's a little bit. It's like 600.
Okay, as long as it's above 0, you're good. Oh my gosh, babe, you're climbing. You're doing a good job. What? Okay, you're over here climbing like a champ. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe you did. Okay,
Oh, thank you.
okay. I mean, this is impressive. You're flying. You've never. Okay, let the
Okay.
record show. Lee has never done this before.
I have never done this.
Not even a
Am
little
I going
bit.
too fast?
No. Don't even worry about speed. Don't even worry about speed. All right. So, are you climbing or descending right now? Do we know?
Let's see. I'm climbing.
Okay, that's
Oh.
probably fine.
Now I'm not. Okay, I'm climbing a little
Okay,
bit.
no, you're good. So do you? Okay, at this point,
Oh my
you're
God.
kind of in the clear a little bit. So you're
Oh
keeping
my
your wings.
gosh.
You're keeping your wings level,
Okay.
and you're neither climbing. You're doing a good job. All right.
I'm
this is
flying
great.
towards General Butt King.
Who is General Butt King, and who are you? Oh my gosh! I
Okay, so where am I
managed to
trying? Am I like trying to go a certain
crash.
direction?
No, right now we're just trying to get you to not crash. That's literally
Okay.
all we're doing.
So
right
now, are the rudders doing anything for me now?
Not really. So what
Okay,
I need
so
you
can
to
I
do.
stop putting my feet
but
on
get
them?
Get them to be about even.
I
'cause
think they
you're-
are.
Okay, cool. Because you're in the Puma, which doesn't automatically. It doesn't automatically level out or whatever. So okay,
Oh
great.
my gosh.
So okay, do you see your altitude? What's your altitude
My
right now?
altitude is 2,800.
Great. Okay, killing it.
Is it?
I don't know.
Or is it 1,800,
1800.
1,900?
Okay. You're climbing to about 2,000. If you
Okay.
can, stop climbing at 2,000 and maintain just straight and level. So don't climb anymore.
Okay, I'm trying not to,
And
but
then,
it's
yeah.
fine.
So if you're climbing, nose down a little bit.
Are you guys proud of me?
I am so proud of you. This is.
Did you
pretty
think it would
amazing.
take longer to get to this point?
I didn't think you would take off first try.
Thank you. I mean,
Okay,
I don't know.
just to make it a little bit easier, pull your power back about 25% total, down to about 75%, like right there.
okay.
Your plane won't want to climb quite so much if you bring the power
This is
back.
weird.
Yeah,
Oh my
so now
gosh.
you're banking, you're turning right a
Yeah,
little
I'm
bit.
not.
Sorry.
I'm not wanting to do that.
So there's the term straight and level. So
Yeah.
you're level, meaning you're not climbing, and you're straight, meaning you're not turning. So straight and level means you're not turning, you're not climbing. So
Okay.
try to maintain 2,000 feet. And what's your current heading?
120,
Okay, so
140.
try to maintain that 120 heading. So
Okay.
that's the main thing you want to do. First things first. Don't climb or descend, and
Oh,
don't
what's
turn
happening?
left or right.
It's like freeze. It's like glitching a little
Okay,
bit.
it'll figure itself out.
Okay, but you want me to maintain 120?
Yeah, try if you can maintain a 120
Oh
and
my
don't
gosh,
and
the
don't climb.
sun. What time is
you're-
it?
I think you're descending quite a bit now. No.
Okay. Yeah, I think
So
there's
you have
too
to,
many things to look at.
I mean, that's just the welcome to piloting. Donnerty says, "Wow, doing real
Thank
well
you.
now. Unstable at first, but nice now." I mean, he's like, I have never.
I feel like I'm unstable now.
All right, so Lee is now flying straight. Oh my gosh! Now you're turning left.
Kind
a
of.
little bit.
Well,
Are
I'm
you
trying to be
chase?
120.
Okay, cool.
But
cool.
the sun is really getting on my nerves a little bit. I wish that
Okay,
we
so
were.
maybe take a turn in a direction, like a significant.
I feel
turn
like
in
I'm
one
gonna
direction.
pass out. Okay.
Also, Lee is like 2 drinks deep at this point and still doing a good job. So this is amazing. Amazing, doing a great job. All right,
I'm going
so,
towards minimum garlic 55.
minimum garlic.
People come up with
No,
these.
we need maximum garlic. All right, so
Yeah.
a key tenet is being able to hold your heading and being able to hold your
Yeah.
altitude. If you can do those 2 things, you're well on your way to being a pilot, baby girl.
Oh.
Like well on your way. So,
Well, I
but
don't-
you're dropping a little bit.
I feel like-
you're descending pretty quick. No. All right.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time.
No, but like those big change, you'll eventually hone it in and kind of get, you can use your vertical speed indicator on your bottom right to help gauge how quickly you're diving or climbing, and just try to keep those within like a certain, and you'll eventually learn to not make as big as drastic like control input changes, and you'll make them a little bit more subtle.
It's frustrating. It's like I'm trying to get it to do something, but it's not doing it.
There's like a slight delay. Also, I have to explain that the vertical speed indicator is not instantaneous. The airspeed indicator and the altitude indicator are instantaneous. The vertical speed indicator is on about a 6-second delay. Just know that. Or just use the horizon. Use the horizon. Yeah, seriously. Figure out what where your nose is relative to the horizon and what means you're flying like straight and level and steady, and just use that as a good reference.
Oh, this is so frustrating.
Neon Dream says this stream is feeling pretty minimum meat stick, to be honest. I don't know what that is. Interesting. Where's the beef?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Like 1 meat stick out of 5?
Yeah. No, this is 5 out of 5 meat sticks. Baby Billy says top of the panel and the horizon is the best altitude indicator on the planet. Yeah, so try to line up the top of your panel with the horizon.
Okay.
If you're doing that, then you're probably
I feel like
pretty
I'm like
straight and level.
diving when I do that.
So if you feel like you're diving, double check your vertical speed indicator. You might feel like you're diving, but in real life you're not.
I keep I'm trying to be at 120, but I keep being at 13 or 140.
So that means you're just kind of moving to the right a little bit. So yeah, so there's something called the instrument scan. Who is that? Who's
I
that?
don't know.
There's something called the instrument scan, where you're basically constantly scanning between your airspeed, your altitude, and your heading, just to make sure that you're doing exactly what you think you're doing. You're doing it, baby. You're flying a fucking airplane. You took off, and you're flying, and you haven't crashed yet. That's pretty impressive, if I'm being honest. That's very impressive. Like, not even just a little bit impressive. That's very impressive. So, what I want to get you to do now is to turn back towards the airport that you took off from.
How do I know where that is?
So, I'm going to try to find you here on the map. Yeah, I don't want to use the GPS. So, what I want you to do is to turn around. So, if you're at, what is your current heading?
120.
What is 120 plus 180 degrees? So, 120 plus 180. 300.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So turn
There's
either
too
right
many.
or left, doesn't matter, to 300.
So I should do that.
Yes, do that right now.
How hard are you supposed to turn?
This is okay. On the bottom left, that weird.
Yeah.
So that is the rate of turn indicator.
Uh-huh.
You want that thing to be. Do you see on the left this little tick mark? Okay, what you're doing now is good. Actually, that's about right.
Okay.
Like 30 degrees of bank. That's pretty good.
And I'm trying to go to 300.
Yes, but you're trying to maintain your altitude as well. Remember?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, got a new follower. Isaac Nikiforov subscribed to the channel.
Isaac.
Good to see you, Isaac. Good subscribe, man. Appreciate it. We got a little bit of people flying formation with us. But also, you'll be diving a little when you go to level your altitude from high altitude. After making that adjustment, yeah, you're doing good. So you fly to 300 and try to maintain your altitude.
I'm diving a little bit.
Yeah.
God.
But now you're climbing a little bit. Yes, it's like balancing a baseball bat in your hand vertically. It's like you constantly are fighting it.
Okay. I'm
So
almost
go to
there.
about
I'm
a
almost
300.
there.
All right.
I'm almost there.
Cool. Very good. Looking good. Baby Billy gifting 5 Bro Pilots
Aww.
memberships to the fam. Baby Billy, dude, you are like the best. Why do you gotta gift so many memberships? Oh, I know why.
This is really hard.
You're the greatest. Yeah, this is what pilots go through every day. All the people who are flying you to the Maldives and to the Bahamas and to Hawaii.
No one has ever flown me to any of those places.
Somebody has flown you to Jamaica before, probably.
Yeah.
Lee, I mean, baby girl, you're like legitimately killing it. You're doing a great job.
Okay.
Oh shit, I forgot to tell you about flaps. And you're gonna need flaps while you're landing.
Can I drink the beer while I'm doing it?
Yeah. Bearded Aviator gifted a membership of Baby Billy.
Aw.
Amongst others. Thanks, Baby Billy. We appreciate you, man. Okay, are you flying to 300 heading?
Yes.
Do you see the airport? You're a little ways away though.
I just see mountains.
Just mountains. All right.
This is.
I think you're
scary.
flying. I feel like you're flying in the right direction.
I feel like I'm going like, woo.
That's kind of how it is. I mean, that's how it is until you get the hang of it, you know? Donity says, when going in for a landing, just remember that any one you walk away from is a good one. Okay, so
Sure.
I want you to do something. So I want you
Why
to
am I like? I feel like I'm like going really right.
if you keep going right, your rudder pedals might be a little bit right. So maybe adjust them slightly to the left, just a little bit, just a little bit.
Is anybody still watching?
Yeah, I think there's a few people watching. People are having fun, I think. All right. So now that you're kind of flying back in towards the airport,
It's getting dark.
I want you to take your power, your throttle, about halfway. Okay, like right about there. And you're gonna start descending. So now when you look at your vertical speed, it'll be at about negative 500 or so. I'm gonna need you
my
to
heading-
I'm gonna need you to level. Don't worry about your heading. I need you to level your wings a little bit. That's extreme. And
I'm sorry.
put your nose down. Okay, so nose down a little bit.
How-
So now that you took some power out, you're gonna start to descend naturally. So your attitude should look.
Better.
You don't. That's a little bit too much. Pull back
Okay,
just
okay.
a little bit. Just a little bit. So get your visor, get your like your dashboard to be a little bit below the horizon now.
Okay.
A little bit lower than that. A little bit lower.
Oh,
than that.
lower?
Yeah. Look at what's your airspeed say right now?
110.
Okay.
Knots?
That's 110 is great. So I want you to be descending at like 500 feet per minute or so. I can't see your things from here, which sucks. But what I need for you to make sure, no matter
Descending
what,
at 500
the most
feet per
important thing
minute.
by far is airspeed. If your airspeed gets too low, if your airspeed is
Okay,
approaching
okay.
like 60, that's
Uh-huh.
bad. Go full power and fix that shit. And go like straight and level.
I don't know where I'm going.
It's cool. I think you're going good. You're still on like a 300 heading.
I'm descending too fast.
That's too fast. You don't want to be that close to the ground. You're pretty close to the ground right now.
Okay. Should I ascend?
So add, yeah. So now if you're ascending, add power. All the way. Go ahead and go at power
all
all the
the
way.
way?
Yeah. So if you're that close to the ground, that's too close. What is your current altitude?
1,400.
Okay, get up
climbing
to 2,000.
Okay.
1,400 is only 400 feet above the ground. That's very low.
Well,
You're doing really great though. Like this is a really phenomenal.
I'm really
first pass.
nervous about being able to land. I feel like I'm just. It's like it doesn't feel like I'm doing anything.
You are though. You absolutely. If you weren't doing anything, you would have crashed long ago.
Yeah, I'm at 1,900.
Okay, get to 2,000. Once you're at 2,000, go ahead and bring your power back about remove about 25% of power.
I feel like I'm just going like super crazy.
That's fine. That's how it is. That's how it works.
Okay.
Until you get
I'm
used
at
to it.
2,000.
Okay, so bring it back a little bit. Go back. Perfect. That's fine. And now think
Ooh.
about it. So at that power setting, you can fly straight and level, like not climbing or not descending forever. Forever.
Sure.
But if you start to climb, you're going to start to lose airspeed.
Yeah.
And you can only lose so much
Oh,
airspeed.
yeah, it's like 80 now.
80 is fine. 80 is still fine as long as you're not climbing or descending. Okay.
I'm
so
climbing
there's-
a little bit though.
Okay, so is there flying and driving? Says, teach her to trim, making it way hard on her. Okay, yeah. Okay, so there's such thing as, I feel like that's just too complicated right now because right now, do you feel like in order to maintain your altitude, you're having to hold back, like a lot of back pressure? Okay, so there's something that we can use to combat that. Do you see the little wheel to the left of your throttle with the little white thing?
Yes.
It's like a wheel. Turn it like this. You see, I don't know if you can see mine. Turn it like do this, like roll it backwards.
How much?
Just a little bit, like a couple of turns. A little bit more.
Oh,
little
a
bit-
couple
okay,
of
stop
turns.
there. So now you shouldn't have to pull back quite as hard to maintain altitude.
Okay.
Did you notice a difference or no?
I
Like
don't know.
if you just what happens right now if you just let go of your
I think I'm descending a lot
okay, so add some more back trim, like what you
What
did
does that
earlier,
mean?
what you just did earlier.
towards myself.
Towards yourself, a little bit more. And now let go of the yoke again, but make sure you don't hit the ground. Now what's it doing?
It seems. I mean, it's descending, but not as extremely. Maybe.
Okay, cool. So
I don't
add a
know. I
little
feel
bit
like
more,
I
maybe
did.
like a little bit more.
Like towards myself again.
Yeah, towards yourself a little bit more. Okay, now stop. Now what? Now what's happening?
I'm still descending, but maybe not as much.
What's your okay? Do you know where your RPM is?
I don't.
Careful on your bank. And don't pull back so much.
Sorry.
Okay, you're good. You're doing a good job. Like you're maintaining. Ultimately, you're maintaining straight and level. I think you're getting pretty close to the runway ish. What's your heading now?
It's basically like 270. It's okay. Oh,
All right,
I'm
turn
like
right a
making
little bit
lot.
to get yeah. Careful on that bank. Try to keep that bank
I
pretty.
don't
minimal.
like. I don't like
All right,
turning.
add a little bit more power. I think you don't have quite enough power. Just a hair more power. Okay, cool. What's your altitude now?
1,400.
Okay, get back. Try to get back up to if you try to get back up to 2,000, but add power to get up there because you need power to get up. So Flying or Diving says balance the weight on the plane, roll down to move the weight back, and up to move the weight forward. Yeah. So like where we were like, if the airplane keeps nosing down, you want to think about moving the weight back, which is what you were doing by moving that trim wheel back. You know what I mean? So use that to like balance it. So if it's constantly nosing forward, move it back. If it's constantly nosing down when you let go, then move it forward.
Okay.
All right, you're around the airport here somewhere. I think you're pretty close. I lost you. I'm trying to find you. Okay, you just flew. If you look to your left, can you turn left, like 90 degrees to your left?
Turn left?
Yeah, just start a
Or
left.
look left.
Just start a left-hand turn.
Hold on. I need to.
Just start a left-hand turn. You are very close and in the vicinity of the airport. If you keep turning left, and if you
More?
can you look left or no with your hat switch? Remember your hat switch? You can use your that's the airport right there.
Okay.
So can you just circle around the airport? Like can you
Maybe.
just keep circling around the airport? I want to see if you can maintain that. Like if you're getting too far, get closer. If you're getting too close, get further.
I don't know. We'll try.
I mean, you are in Greenville's airspace right now.
Yeah.
Just think about it. You need to be able to get lower, get slower, and line yourself up with the runway. That's ultimately what you need to do. But I kind of want you to make sure that you're nice and comfortable with being able to turn and descend and climb. You know what I mean? So when you climb, you need to add power. When you descend, you need to remove power.
Mm-hmm.
Neon Dream says, I just imagine a little airplane sitting on top of the wheel. Roll it forwards, the airplane starts to move forward.
Okay, so what am I doing now? Like I see the runway, so like am I just circling around?
Yeah, for now, just circle around, add a little bit of power. You're kind of low on power. I kind of want you to circle around and get comfortable just staying in the vicinity of the airport.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, your oh shit handle, your oh shit moment is add full power and climb at 50, at that 60 or 70 knots. At 500 feet per minute. Like you can do that all day, every day. I'm going to move over to my view here. I'm following you a little bit on the camera now.
Okay.
You are very close to the airport. It's like,
Yes, I see. I mean, I'm looking at it.
You're flying an airplane and you're very close to the airport.
Uh-huh.
You ultimately, when it's all like, I'm trying to make sure you're nice and comfortable. Once you're nice and comfortable, I want you to be able to line yourself up with one of those runways, kind of nice and far out. Like you kind of go far away on purpose. Turn back around, line yourself up, and start to descend and try to touch down on the runway. The goal is to touch down.
I don't like how, is it okay that I'm going 60?
60 is a little slow right now.
I know, it seems slow.
Yeah, 60 is a little slow, so I would add a little bit of power because that means that you're generally a little slow. Although honestly, this pattern looks pretty good. I want you to circle again. You're doing you're doing a really great job circling the airport right now. This is really good.
Thank you.
You're killing it. Look at you. Girls do fly, am I right? Shit. You're genuinely doing a really great job.
Thank you.
Honestly, somebody said, honestly, her current airspeed is a great approach speed. I agree. She can take this all the way down to the runway. She's basically doing slow flight right now. She could throw in a notch of flap. Okay. So what's your airspeed right now?
It's 80.
Okay, hold it here. Hold your airspeed here. Okay, so let's keep on flying and turn to the right just a hair, like 10 or 20 degrees. Turn to the right a little bit, and then once you're okay, and now go ahead, just now maintain straight and level. And let's fly like this for like a minute.
Okay.
Remove a little bit of power. And try to maintain, like, don't lose or gain any altitude right now. Turn a little bit more to the right.
I am.
Okay. And let's fly out this way just for a minute. Exactly that heading is perfect. It's a great heading. So fly out this way for a little bit longer. What's your altitude?
1800.
Are you climbing or descending?
I'm slightly climbing.
Okay, let's take out a little bit of power, just a touch, so you're not climbing as much. Perfect. And so start to turn around, like 180 degrees, turn around, and you should be pretty lined up with the runway.
Is this okay? Like this?
It looks good.
Rate?
Looks good. Yeah, maybe a little bit more
Oh my
even.
god! I feel like I'm like
That's a little bit too much.
sideways.
A little bit too much. A little bit too much. And so when you turn like that, pull up just a hair. Keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning. Don't stop turning. Don't stop turning. Don't hold, but don't pull back. You're pulling up too much now. You're pulling up too much. But keep turning, but don't pull up. Great. 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 Add a little bit of power. Add a little bit of power because you're gonna kind of slow here. Keep it going. All right. And do you see the runway here in just a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, now fly towards the runway. Now remove a little bit of power. Keep on descending. But make sure your airspeed doesn't get too low because your airspeed's good now. All right, do you see that white tab on your very right on the hardware piece of thing? Little white tab?
Yeah.
Push down on it. Like push down on it. Boom. Perfect.
All the way?
Yep.
Like that?
Yeah, perfect.
Was that
you
done?
got one
Was that
notch of
it?
flaps in. Yeah. Take out a little bit of power. A little bit less power. And start this. You're descending towards the runway. Descend towards the runway. Nose down, nose down, nose down, nose down, nose down. There you go. Hold that sight picture towards the runway. Remove a little bit of power. No, keep power. Keep power.
Okay.
Okay, now remove power a little bit. Keep it where it is now. Keep on flying towards the runway. Okay, turn right just a little bit. Line up with the runway just a little bit. Turn right and remove. Pull back. Oh my God.
Oh no! I was so close.
You were so close.
I don't want to do it again.
You were doing so good. Like, you did a great job. Okay.
Yeah. I feel like that was pretty good.
You did really great. That is really
so close
difficult.
And I'm upset.
You did a really great job. Okay. Everybody's really okay, but I gotta do
Main
this.
menu or restart?
Restart. All right. I have to do this. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I understand.
Lee knows what this is about. She did such a great job. May she rest in peace.
Thank you.
Okay, for real?
Man, I'm upset.
You're so close. Okay, for literally your first time ever having ever done that ever, really great job. Baby Billy was so good. Just needed to add a little bit of power at the end because what you did is you started to pull back, but your plane was like, I don't got more power. And so that's why it's so important. If your airspeed was higher, you could have pulled up more, but your airspeed was a little too low. And so when you pulled up, it was like, I got no more to give you. I can't go up anymore. And so it kind of started to go back down because you're running out of speed. And you were approaching a stall.
Yeah.
So close.
Okay, so now,
so close.
Now what?
You want to try it again?
Probably.
Okay, so to hit restart on there, and let's get you going again. Oh my God, you did remarkably well.
I was so close, and I just don't want to.
Yeah, it would be really nice if I could be here, like helping you, like an instructor in an airplane would really be.
Yeah.
But I can't. I'm in a separate plane, so I have to just tell you what's going on, and that's it. I can only tell you verbally what's happening. That was really great.
Thank you.
Genuinely, really great.
Oh,
do
back.
Control E. Control E.
I don't know if I can do this part again.
No, you're good. You just taxi now. Everything else is done and ready to go. So now you're good to go. You just taxi to where you need to go.
What's that sound?
I don't know. Is there something around you going fast?
I don't know. Probably.
What happens if you plug both Bravos and Alpha in the same computer? I think that would work. Neon Dreams. I think that would totally work. Okay, so do this. Are you moving yet?
Yeah, I'm moving.
Okay, when you reach this T intersection here, so go onto that road that you're looking at now on that taxiway.
I feel like I look so stupid.
No, you're doing good. You know how
this
to taxi
my
now?
least favorite part, and I want to be done with this part. I didn't want this.
You're
part.
doing good. You're doing great, baby. So here, turn left. Turn left at this T intersection or this little crossway intersection.
I hate this part.
It's the first part. It's how you start and end every flight.
It's so frustrating. It doesn't work the way I want it to. Ooh.
So turn left right there. You're turning left on the Alpha. Cole N. What's up, Cole N? You can be in the same cockpit with her. Maybe I put a link to the website. Well. All right, I know there's a plane in front of you, but just ignore that plane. Just pretend it's not there.
I can just fly through it.
Yeah,
I mean,
because in
taxi through it.
real life, that airplane would not be on in this airport because this is too short of a runway
Alright.
for that airplane. Just keep going. Stalker.
I am. I'm
Tolik.
going.
Stalker Tolik. Is this the Russian stalker right here?
This does not feel right.
The big guy taking on the little guy.
But will I? Will
Look
it?
at Lee. Just keep going.
Will I be crashed?
Lee's-
Will I crash?
You won't crash. Look at that view.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
you can put a link in here as long as you don't link to porn or something sketchy. Just
Okay.
Cole.
So what am I doing
Just
now?
keep going. You'll pass through it. All right. I might, just for fun, I might walk over to your side during this attempt and see what it's like. All right. So line up and get ready to take off.
Oh no, I messed up.
Yeah, just get lined up on the runway. I'm gonna see. This might be terrible. It might not work at all, but I'm gonna give it a shot. All right, line up and get ready, and I'm gonna come over there with you.
Okay. I don't know what I messed up a little bit. I think.
Got it. Just get lined up, really close. You're doing great. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Okay, you're pretty much lined up now. Okay, so we are ready to take off.
We'll do this again.
Okay, we'll try one more time.
Okay.
And if this doesn't work out, we'll end it here. Okay. So remember, we're gonna go full power.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to add a little bit of right rudder because the airplane's gonna want to turn left.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna try to we're gonna take off at 60, climb at like 70 until we reach about 2,000 feet. That's where we're at.
Okay.
So we have about 1,000 feet to gain. Okay, so we'll go full power. A little bit of right rudder. Stay on the runway.
Oh,
Let's do this.
more
There you go, there
more
you go.
than
Okay.
necessary.
Perfect. Balance it. You got it. Nice. Woo! All right, you're coming up. Airspeeds are live. You're looking great. Just perfect. Keep yourself on the runway. You're doing great. 40 knots. Keep going.
Oh.
50 knots. Keep going. Keep going. About 60. All right. Rotate a little bit. Just perfect. Right now, just climb up at about that rate. That's perfect. Right, like that. Like this side picture right here. Looks great. Your airspeed's at around 75. But you want to live in this range right here.
Okay.
Because this is way too much, and this is you being straight and level.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to be like here-ish until we climb. We just want to climb a little bit. This is pretty good right here. Like a conservative, nice conservative climb. So now we are about 400 feet or so above the ground. So at this point, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna fly square around the airport. So it's gonna turn a little bit here. We're gonna keep on flying. We're gonna watch the airspeed. Airspeed's dropping a little bit, so we're gonna drop our nose a little bit to bring the airspeed back up. Still climbing just a hair. We're still climbing. Airspeed looks good. We're just gonna keep on turning. We're looking to the left to make sure that's good. And so remember, we're climbing up to about 2,000 feet. This is a good sight picture. Our nose is a little bit high, like we're just a little bit up, and then we're turning roughly not even quite 30 degrees. Perfect. Looking left, our runway is just off of our wing there. I'm turning until we're turning about north, 360 heading. Okay, and what I'm gonna do, we're at 2,000 feet, so I'm gonna bring our power back just a little bit. And now we wanna not climb. So
Okay.
we're gonna hold this heading now, and we don't wanna climb. So we're gonna look at our vertical speed until it's at around 0. There it is, it's around 0 now. Look left, there's the airport. We're on a downwind now. Perfect. We're a little higher now. We're climbing. We're gonna put our nose back a little bit, just a little bit. Just like a few inches at a time, not too much. Okay. 2,000 feet, we're good. Oh, put your right hand on the bottom.
Okay.
Right. So, okay. Bring that throttle back just like an inch or so. Perfect. Stop there. And then put the flaps down 1 notch. Okay,
Does that do
that's
it?
1 notch. That's perfect. We're gonna start to turn in a little bit. Airspeed looks good. All right, as the airspeed starts to drop, the nose down to bring it back up. Good speed. Good. All right. Okay, do 1 more notch of flaps. Just tap it 1 more time. Perfect.
Is that how you really do it?
In Cessna, yeah. They do it.
So it's like
not in the Archer. or the
Interesting.
Lance. Okay. Now nose down a little bit. Like aim towards the runway a little bit.
Okay.
So okay.
I don't feel like I'm doing any of this. You're doing it all.
I just want you to feel what put one hand on the power and bring it back a little bit. Back a little bit more. A little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more. Okay, and add one more notch of flaps. Actually, two more notches. Add the last one too. Okay. Okay. I want you to feel what it feels like and what it should look like. Okay, and bring the power all the way back. All the way
All
back
the way
All the
down?
way back down. Oh. So I want to like just barely. I want to be pretend like I'm flying just above the runway now and not touching for as long as I can.
Are you looking at a certain instrument while you're doing this?
At this point, I'm looking just at now rudder. Now
Oh.
they're on the ground. You gotta use rudder.
Oh, I didn't know we were
I-
on the ground.
So in the last like 30 seconds to a minute, you're pretty much just looking out your window
Mm-hmm.
and double checking your airspeed. Everything else is just like make sure you're not about to stall. And you're just looking straight out the window.
Okay.
So if you want, what you can do now,
Oh, shoot.
go full power, bring those flaps back up. Keep directional control on the runway. You're accelerating now. We're about to take back off.
Oh, okay.
We're about to take back off. So you got it. You got it. You got it.
Yep.
We're at full power. Flaps are up. Oh, watch your airspeed. You're about ready to rotate. Ready to rotate now. Here you go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so you're already getting a better side picture. A little bit. Keep nose up. Nice. Okay. You're doing great. This is perfect. This is a really great side picture right now. Climbing at like 75, almost 80 knots. You're climbing at about 500 feet per minute. Really good. Just keep on climbing until you're about 400 or 500 feet above the ground. Which is about 14 or 1500 on your altimeter. There you go. Perfect. Start turning around to your left again. Turning around. Don't nose up too high. Right, 'cause
Okay.
you're losing a lot of airspeed. There you go. Don't bank for it. Right, descending. There you go. Stop there.
Okay.
Perfect. For the most part, you should be looking at the horizon most of the time. If the horizon's way below you, you're 2 nose up. And if the horizon's way above you, you're 2 nose up. Keep on turning. You're almost in a downwind. Now stop climbing. Bring some power back. So if you look at my power, I'm going to bring it back to like here.
Okay.
The less power you have, the less likely it is you're going to be climbing.
I still need to be
That's
turning.
slower right there. Yeah, turn a little bit more. Cool. Now go wings level and don't climb. There's no. Turn right. Overshot that. Okay, nice. Alright, I'm actually gonna move it back over to that. Oh. Alright, ready. Okay, we're getting close here. You're descending quite a bit now. So make sure, remember to get that sight picture where the horizon is like halfway. It should basically cut your screen in half. So right now you're climbing, but if you get the horizon to be right in the middle of your screen, you're about straight and level. That's probably a better way to do it. It's just keep the horizon about cutting your screen in half. If it's angled, you're turning, and if the horizon's too low, you're climbing. If the horizon's too high, you're descending.
Okay.
Because you're climbing just a touch right now, but you're pretty good. You're generally in pretty good shape. When I say just a touch, I mean like literally like move it like an inch on your screen, not very much. So you're about ready. So start turning left, like and start doing like a left 180 degree turn. And keep it moving. But while you're doing this, descend just a little bit, not too much.
Okay.
And as you start descending, take out a little bit of power. Keep doing exactly what you're doing. What's your altitude here now?
1600
Great.
going down to 1500.
Keep moving. Keep turning left. Watch your airspeed. Make sure it doesn't go below like 70-ish.
Okay, it's like 80ish
Okay, boom.
now.
So cut your power now. Cut your power
All the
together,
way?
all the way. Drop
God.
in a few notches of flaps. So like 1, 2, and now just start lining yourself up with the runway. Cut your power do 2 more notches of flaps. And so now just just get close to the runway and don't pull back too hard. Oh. You got it. Too far, too hard, too hard, too hard. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. There you go. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Okay. You're getting really close. Don't bank quite so hard. But basically, you're really close. You're really close.
Oh my god.
You got it. Okay. Okay. Now just hit the brakes. Brakes. Brakes.
Okay.
Hit the brakes. You got it.
I didn't land on the
You got
roadway.
it. It doesn't matter. You didn't die. You landed and you landed
That
and
was
you didn't die.
really bad.
You didn't die. Oh my gosh,
Ugh.
you guys, how proud are you? I'm proud.
I don't know.
Shit, you didn't die. Your engine
Why
is
was
still
that
running.
so bad though?
Because there is like a relationship between your pitch and your pitch, like your up and down, and your power. So as you remove power, you can't pull up so much. And so like, it's this delicate dance of like power versus pitch. And then if you're too fast when you pull up, you like balloon back up. If you're too slow when you pull up, it doesn't do anything and you just slam into the ground. You landed, and your engine's
I
still
did,
running.
yeah.
You didn't even prop strike it.
I didn't.
You didn't even prop strike it.
I landed on the grass.
Baby Billy's like, let's go. And then Mark Johnstone, we don't even know who Mark Johnstone
Yeah.
says, hey, it's not easy. It is not easy. And this is Lee's very first time ever attempting, even in a simulator, to fly an airplane. Like, Lee's like stressing out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, okay. All right. I think that's enough.
Yeah, that's enough.
We'll hang out here for a quick minute. Like, you guys, all y'all
my
are pilots.
God.
Do you know how hard that is? That is a difficult thing to do. Straight
Thank
D
you.
Julie says, yeah, congrats, girl. Like, I don't know. You did far better than I expected. We have one crash
Yeah.
and one landing.
I feel like that landing was going to be so good and
Get a little-
straight.
little closer
I
to
feel
the
like
mic.
that one landing was going to be really good and straight. The one where I crashed. But that's okay.
I kind of agree. I think that last one, you just banked too hard.
Yeah.
Ultimately, you were just like trying to really aggressively, and that's bad because that starts to kill your airspeed, and then you don't have as much like pullback authority right when you start. So like, I mean, I think that was really great. That went way better.
I was happy. I mean, I'm happy that I could do it one time.
Yeah, we can practice more, and then we can practice in the real plane.
Yeah.
Think about it. Think about this. The first time a real person, goes up in a real airplane with an instructor, they are both touching the same controls, and the instructor flies like 75% of the time.
True.
And on landing, they're effectively flying 100% of the time, and the student is just kind of like there.
Kind
for
of like
the
what
ride.
you did.
Yeah, they kind of like the first time they're kind of just there for the ride, and you're like, oh, okay, this is how it's like. And then they do that for like 20 straight hours.
The one thing I would say is when you were kind of doing it, you move it a lot. Like you move the yoke a lot. Like it's a lot of little tiny adjustments.
It's a lot of little
It's something
tiny
that I
adjustments.
didn't really, because I was like, am I moving it too much? So I was trying not to move it a lot.
No, I think I move a lot and really quickly, but like ultimately, I don't hold anything for very long.
Yeah,
at all.
and I think I'm just kind of like,
yeah. Think about it as micro adjustments.
Yeah.
It's almost like hundreds of micro adjustments per landing, and then once you kind of get, and you're just like countering every little thing. Yeah, Dan stresses pressure more than movement. Yeah, like you're just imagine you're balancing a baseball bat vertically in your hand. It's just like that. You're just moving
it's
it. you're-
hard.
Yeah. But then as you do it more and more and more, you literally don't even think about it. It is just an instinct, and that's it. It's just an instinct. It's just like a little dance to you. Was it fun?
It was fun.
Yeah.
But I liked being in the air and flying and trying to stay straight and stuff and like turning and stuff, but I didn't enjoy taxiing. I liked
you did pretty well. At
taking
taxiing.
off was pretty cool. Landing was scary, but I feel like I would enjoy landing if I practiced it more, but I really did not like taxiing.
Landing is the most technical part, but it's also, no matter how good you are, you can out of nowhere have just a really, really shitty landing.
Yeah.
So like it's also like an art form a little bit, and it might just fail you completely
Yeah.
because you might get a weird little gust of wind and you're done. Not done, but like
Yeah.
the good landing is now gone and you just have to save it.
Taxiing was just frustrating because I wanted to use my hands, but
Yeah.
I couldn't, and
that's
it's just
yeah.
like,
You
oh.
just have to get used to it. Precious.
I like
Bearded-
flying. I like being in the air.
Yeah, and when you're doing flight training, your first you fly 5 or 6 times, with an instructor, just in the air doing headings, doing maneuvers before you ever even attempt to land. This is a very accelerated 2-hour session, like very, very accelerated. Bearded Aviator says that he thinks you did great and you had a pretty good t-shirt.
Oh,
Bearded Aviator,
you.
that's so sweet. Dan Straight said it's probably easier in a real aircraft than in a sim. 100%. In a real aircraft, you feel what feels right and what feels wrong way better.
And you're
than
actually being moved.
yeah.
In this case, sometimes I didn't realize what I was doing because I'm just looking at a
100%.
screen.
That's the main complaint with a simulator is it's much harder to like. There's no feel. Like you're like, oh, what the hell's going on? You just have no idea. So, you trying to fly again or no? She's like, oh, no. Okay, I think then we're gonna end that one here, you guys. It's been a little hour and a half. I know it's a little bit shorter today, but we don't want to stress Lee out too much. She's already been gracious enough with hanging out. Unless you want to, how about this? What if I go flying and you commentate? Let me do one. Let's do one.
You
let's
can
do
fly.
one thing in the. Okay, let's do one thing in the pattern. Lee, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do a lap in the pattern just to demonstrate. Maybe this is a bad idea. I don't know. Let's do it anyway. Doesn't matter.
I'll try to look at the chat maybe while you're doing it.
Yeah, how about you chat it up? You chat with people. Have them ask you questions. Hey, how about this? Ask Lee personal questions about me
Oh, yeah.
and Tony
That works.
while we do a little bit of flying here. That's probably the yeah, Matt, you and Lee do a landing challenge. If you score worse, you do laundry for the next month. I don't know how to do laundry.
Maybe not today. After some practice.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Okay, where are my AHARs going here? What's up? What is this? I don't like that. I need some AHARs. I'm gonna hit this guy. I got the cool Bro Pilots livery, thanks to our very own Neon Dreams. Appreciate you. Let me get, there you go. All right. Actually, man, I have very few hours in a Cessna. I have maybe like, maybe 10, maybe that. I don't even know if I have 10 hours in a Cessna. All right, so I'm just kind of like taxiing, just vibing. Baby, you landed. You did a great job.
I know, I
you
did.
landed. Like, ultimately, you would have survived that, you know?
I guess so.
Yeah. You'd have lived to fly another day. You got to try to stay on this yellow line. That's a blessing.
That part is so hard. That was the hardest part for me, actually, was,
It's like,
I mean,
even like
obviously landing wasn't great, but taxiing was so hard.
Even with your feet, though, like you're making these small little you're not like hold anything. It's all about small micro adjustments. That's like a whole.
Wendy
that's like a whole
said,
thing.
tell us an embarrassing story about Matt.
Don't tell them about the time I shit my pants.
Well, I wasn't even there for that. I feel like there's not really anything embarrassing that he does.
She's too good of a wife.
No, it's just that he doesn't get embarrassed. I feel like in order for it to be an embarrassing story, the primary party needs to be embarrassed, but he doesn't get embarrassed.
The primary party, precious. I'm trying to think of something you could say. I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah, see,
That's true. I don't embarrass very easily.
tell us an embarrassing story about Tony.
There's probably plenty of those.
I don't know any embarrassing stories about Tony. So this isn't very helpful.
Yeah. New questions. These questions suck.
They're great questions. I just don't have good answers for them.
All right. We go almost at 60 knots. Let's go, baby. Boop. 60 knots. Let's go. Taking off.
Oh, I didn't see this one. Baby Billy said, Lee, how would you rate Matt as an instructor? I would say that, like, out of 10, I would give him like a 9.
Oh,
I mean,
where am I missing the 1 point?
I feel like 10. I mean, 10 is kind of unattainable, but I feel like you.
Good answer. Good answer.
I feel like you were really good. Like, you did as well as you could, and like you said, it was very accelerated. I didn't really have any complaints.
No complaints. Would you say that you would 10 out of 10 would do again?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, I like that.
Give us your best pilot intercom.
Lee, that's
I feel
you.
like I'm not good on the spot.
I think you're good. I think you got it.
This one? No. This one?
Yep.
This is your captain speaking. This is literally my first time flying, so you picked a great day to fly with bro pilots. You could have flown Delta, and today would have been probably the best opportunity to fly with Delta, but you didn't, so you died, and then you landed in the grass. So deal with it.
Hell yes, girl. Nailed it. Nailed the briefing. Oh my
That's it.
God. Oh my God. Nailed it.
Okay, what else? How many times have you been in the Lance? Probably 5.
That's
4?
too low. We need to fly more.
Not very many, so probably like a handful, like literally probably 5-ish times. Maybe between 5 and 10, let's say.
Yeah, I think between 5 and 10. But one of those times, 2 of those times was to Memphis, and one of those times was to Oshkosh.
And then
pretty
we
cool
were
time.
in was it Wilmington?
We flew to Wilmington, where you experienced the proposal of Mr. and Mrs. Winded Leopard Gaming. Pretty cool. Pretty
Yeah,
cool
in the
over
front
there
seat.
myself.
I've actually never sat in the back seat in the Lance.
It's because you're a queen, girl.
Jazz says, "What's your favorite flight in real life?"
Mm.
I enjoyed flying to Oshkosh.
It was a cool flight.
That
it was
was really
nice.
cool.
That there and back was really nice and smooth. I really enjoyed those flights as well. Dan Space, I'm about to call Matt out for not giving you some stick time in the Lance. Have you not had any stick time? Yoke time?
No.
Really?
And you tried to in the Columbia. You tried to let me,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
and
that's
I was
right.
kind of scary. I didn't like that one because that
Yeah.
one was like the one. It was just the one stick. I don't know,
Yeah, it's a little bit
and I
different.
didn't like it. I didn't like it, so I don't think I'd want to fly that one. So what are you doing now?
I'm just trying to land. Oh, little float. I came in way too high on that one.
If Matt was a fruit, what fruit would he be and why?
That's a great question. Who asked that question?
Oh, Neon Dreams.
How dare he? How dare Matthew?
I have to think about that one. I'm gonna say he would be a star fruit because he's a star
That's precious. Oh my gosh.
and he was imported.
I was imported. I wasn't though. I was born here.
True. You were genetically engineered.
Tony is a star fruit, and
Tony's a no. Yeah, Tony's
a
star
prickly pear.
What's my favorite holiday?
Oh, easy.
Oh,
I know the answer to this one.
do you? Because I don't even know my favorite
Thanksgiving.
holiday.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Yeah, I
Because
really
you don't like Christmas as much. You like
I know.
Thanksgiving.
I really do like Thanksgiving more than Christmas.
See, I know. I knew the answer to
And
that
it's
question, even
because
though
of
you
the
didn't know it.
food and the weather.
Fall. The food in the fall. The Bella da Ball. You know?
Oh, Jordan's is Halloween. I also like Halloween.
Halloween is nice. I like Halloween more as we are getting older. Oh my gosh. Also,
Oh,
stand by.
yes.
Quick note about the
This is
Jello.
great. This is great. So for our Halloween, we have a pretty active neighborhood on Halloween, and so
Read
this
demonic.
year, yeah, the demonic levels are pretty high here.
That's true.
But this year we're going to give out Jello shots to the parents.
Jello shots
we're,
and Miller Lite. No Miller Lite. Just Jello shots.
White Claw.
And White Claw.
Yeah, we're gonna get a White Claw pack from Costco, and then we're also gonna make some Jello shots. We're gonna
We've already made the Jello shots. We've been testing them
yes,
for weeks.
we've been testing them, and we're gonna actually make them for real.
I'm actually
the
gonna go
night
get them
before.
really quick.
I mean, I don't know if that's necessary.
It's necessary.
But we're
Trust me.
going to make.
I'll be right back.
Okay, we're gonna
Tell them,
make
keep them informed.
an old-fashioned Jello shot and then a classic daiquiri Jello shot. So we tried probably 3 times to get the recipe right, and I think we've finally gotten it. And so, yeah, we're gonna do that, and hopefully the parents are gonna love us. Yeah, what flavor Jello shots? Old-fashioned cocktail Jello shots and classic daiquiri cocktail Jello shots. So we are not using any of like the standard Jello flavors. We just got unflavored gelatin, and Matt made a really concentrated cocktail, and we mixed it up, and it's pretty good.
Pretty good.
It is really fancy.
All right, try this. Right.
Oh, I mean,
They're
I've
not-
already tried it.
They don't
It
look
looks
great.
very gross.
They're in measuring cups right now, but you gotta try them.
But it
People need to
tastes-
see your live reaction.
I mean, I've already had it, so I'm not really sure.
Live reaction. Old fashioned. Old fashioned Jello shot, everybody.
It's perfect.
Okay, great.
You're really
I'm
gonna
try
wish
this
that
too.
you were having it.
We'll sell these. I swear to God.
Okay, Baby Billy asks, what are our costumes? So I am going to dress up as Olivia Rodrigo.
Being a Jello shot of daiquiri.
And Matt is going to dress up as Post Malone. Wendy, yes, you guys should just come down here because what we like to do is just sit in our driveway with camping chairs, and we just sit there and give out candy, drink. And this year we're gonna give drinks out to the neighborhood, basically giving back.
Little
To the
classy condiment containers with Jello shots.
Yes.
inside them.
And or White Claw. So you guys, if you want to come over, we're just gonna be sitting in our driveway. So
Yeah.
you guys, please join.
Was Dan Straight is asking for the recipe. It's pretty much, I literally make the cocktail, multiply it by 4, so you make 4 cocktails, and then do 1 envelope of gelatin.
Yeah, you can get it at like in the baking aisle of your local grocery store.
I gotta say though, both my daiquiri and my old fashioned recipes are on
It's
point.
so good. Like I kind of want to have more of this.
Eat it.
It's
Go
really
for it,
good.
girl. Yeah, Lee's over there Jello shotting out of a fucking measuring cup.
It's seriously so good. So
You guys can come for Jello shots. Great. Jabroni, what's up? Good to see you, Jabro bro. Jabrani? Jabro bro. You missed it. We taught Lee how to fly. She took off, flew around, crashed, took back off, flew around again, and landed. Landed a plane.
kind of in the grass,
Sans
but
death.
I still landed.
Sans death. That's kind of a big deal, I think. It's kind of a huge deal. I'm very proud.
Thank
We're
you.
proud
I'm
of-
proud too, but it was scary, and I didn't like having to circle and line up and stuff. That was hard.
Yeah, lining up to land is the harder part, and then you got to land.
Thanks, Baby Billy.
We're thinking about starting a new channel called Bay Pilots.
We're not going to be starting that.
We might do it. We might start Bay Pilots. Maybe it's like a substream. I think we should.
No.
I think we should do it. All right. Well, you guys, I think that's it. I think that's where we ended tonight. I had a lot of fun. That was a lot of
It
fun.
was
hanging
fun.
out with you. Yeah.
I'm surprised that I did. I mean, I don't think I did that well, but I'm surprised that I was able to take
did
off
very well.
and I was able to land,
Lee
even though it wasn't
has
on the runway.
literally never ever been at the controls of an airplane in real life or in the sim. That was even her first time in the sim. We really need to do that more, because if I
Yes.
die or get passed out in flight, I'm gonna need you to take the controls real quick. So this
But
is
I'm going to
good.
need you to get one of those little harness things, so because
it's
if you
true.
slump over onto the controls, I'm not going to be able to do anything.
That's true, because I'm pretty jacked. I've been accumulating a lot of mass lately. So
Cultivating.
cultivating a lot of mass. Neon Dreams posting a link to our Discord. Thank you, sir. We're gonna pop
Thank
into
you.
Discord for a couple of minutes just to hang out, say hello. Yeah, it was great. Crash count was only 1. That's
Yeah,
true.
surprisingly.
Yeah, that's actually better than most Bropod streams.
But I also kind of gave up after
I mean,
the one.
no, I think it was great.
But thank you.
I think it was really
thank you
good.
for keeping count.
Okay, everybody, we're talking to you, Baby Billy. We're talking to you, Winnie Boy. We're talking to you, Jabroni. We're talking to you, everybody else who's here. The Ute count. That's right. Let's pop into the Discord. We'll hang out for a quick minute, say hello. Thank you guys again so much. Tony and I will be back next week, as per usual. It'll be great. Matt probably wanted to serenade you anyways. Yeah, Lee loves when I play ukulele and sing
Yeah.
somewhere over the neighborhood of her. So that's exactly what it was. Britta said, really fun flying with you guys. Great job, Lee. Lee, for
Thank
real.
you.
You did
Thank
so
you.
good. You know what? I think the hands in the air, bro. If the Bro Pilots gaggle wants to see more of Lee on the stream every now and again, y'all, we need the voting. Just
I think what I need to do is we need to have some practice outside of the stream, and then I can wow them with my skills next time.
that's true. Maybe if Tony's gone, you could for real fly with me, like you and I doing,
Be a
doing the
real
whole
pilot.
thing. Real pilot. Yeah, Neon Dreams also says, don't forget to vote in the current plane Discord, the current plane bracket in Discord. Indeed. All right, join the Discord. We're about to sign off, and we will hang out in the Discord for just a quick minute, and we'll say, hey, you guys can talk to Lee and ask her real opinions about stuff, and we can talk. She can give her real answer because it'll be off air, off stream. Thank you guys again so much. Love you, believe in you, and we'll see you on the next time. Later.